Good morning, everybody. I wasn't talking to you, but good morning to you too. Okay, so today I'm gonna ride a road I have never ridden before. I knew the area and have actually driven this road years ago. But you know how Tennessee has the tail of the dragon? Well, North Texas has the lizard's tail. Anyway, let's go. At the end of the lizard's tail, we're going to visit a place that I heard last night was closing soon, so stick around for that as well. Well, my shifter's acting up again. So apparently it wasn't the shaft, because I replaced my shaft, so it must be the arm that's stripped out. I'm only one block from the lizard tail, so I'm gonna see if I can't tighten this up and finish this ride. Then okay, I think I've got it fixed for now anyway. But yeah, I think the arm is stripped out too. I should have just replaced them both from the beginning, but learn the hard way sometimes. Okay, so where I'm at right now, over to my left over here, this was called Casino Beach, and there was actually a casino there at one time. And I remember it being there when I was a kid. It was closed at that time, but the casino was still there, but locked up. Casino Park was built in 1927 and was the largest amusement park in Texas and the southwestern United States. They had boat rentals for water sports, and it was renowned for having the Thriller, the largest roller coaster in the Southwest. By far the largest attraction was the casino ballroom. At 31,000 square feet, it would seat 2,200 people. It attracted the biggest bands in the country: Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, Tommy Dorsey, Glenn Miller, Frank Sinatra, and Rudy Valley, just to name a few. Also at that time, many nightclubs opened, although booze and gambling were illegal, and the gangster activity flourished. This right here is probably one of the only original buildings on Casino Beach that's still standing. At the end of the lizard tail, I'm not too far from the Fort Worth Harley dealership, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and ride up there and see if they've got the arm for my shifter. Anyway, let's hit that lizard tail. Okay, I'm gonna pull in here and have me a snack and get a drink. Well, maybe not. There's only one picnic table and it's taken. Let's see if there's one up here. Nope. Oh well, let's get back on the road. The Lake Worth Castle. The property was won by Samuel Whiting in a poker game, and the castle was completed in 1938. It is said to be haunted, and the legend surrounding the haunting of the castle goes back to the original owners of the property. A young man built a wing of the house in 1860 as a gift for his future bride. The two had planned to marry inside the house upon its completion, but on the day of the wedding, the young woman was found floating face down off the shore of Lake Worth. A month later, he married her sister. Also, the Whiting's first son committed suicide in the castle. And ghost sightings have been seen ever since. There's a few more houses and a little bit more road traffic than from what I remember before. So the Lizard Tail's not a great road for going fast on, but great for two-up riding and just cruising and soaking it all in. Okay, I'm going to jump on 820, go to the Harley dealership, and then we're going to go visit a museum that's closing soon. This is Fort Worth Harley Davidson, and I'm going to run in here and get my shifter arm. They have a pretty large selection of new and used motorcycles. This is the merchandising area, t-shirts, caps, etc. This is a lineup of the new bikes. Pan Americans. And the parts department, I'm going to grab my shifter arm and we'll be back on the road shortly. Okay, just up the road here is the Texas Civil War Museum that we're going to make a quick stop at. Oh wow, the parking lot's full. Alright, so really the main reason why I decided to ride the lizard tail was yesterday on the news. They had a report on this Civil War Museum was fixing to close. It's been a privately owned museum, strictly by the owner's funds. They've kept it open, I believe, since 2006. I've driven past this building I don't know how many times over the years. I've always been curious about it, and what it finally took for me to stop and check this place out was the report that I saw that it was fixing to close the end of this month. So here we are. Let's take a tour.
Minutes long. They had a fell from the sunset. Okay, the entrance here in the gift shop, the double doors gives you access to Mr. Ritchie's display. It's shaped like a long horseshoe. Everything on the right hand side is your Confederate States of America. On the left is the Union. He has it divided into infantry, cavalry, medical units, naval display, artillery. We've got the UDC has some flags on display and other items. But every dress, every item, every flag is authentic. There's no reproductions.
That's awesome.
We have a theater here in the corner, and then we show our award-winning video, Texas in the Civil War. So if you're interested in watching that, we'll make an announcement. But over here we have General Grant's uniform that Lee's surrender at Appomattox Courthouse, Virginia. Over here we have Jeb Stuart's cavalry saber, Confederate. It's got a lion's head on it. Beautiful item. If you have any questions.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Is probably internal. Yeah. I've had an easy meeting in Conrad. That would be pretty quick. Yeah, you could. Well, yeah, if you want to fire one, you have to revolve that there. We still got the big net, so it's in the campaign. 54 Frenchmen. That's on the same today. Yeah. And maybe they close with some tenants. That sword. Except down there, this is. These buildings are awesome. We gotta remember this happened in 1860s. That one was so small.
In fact, Texas troops, you know, my father hold it for me. We all carry this kind of knife. This is a Bowie knife. All Texas troops had them. It scared the daylights out of Yankee soldiers because they'd wear these little bitty knives, and the Confederate soldier pulled off these big old knives, like the ones out there, and they're razor sharp. And by the way, it's not Bowie, it's Bowie. Bowie. And they all had these. Texas troops had 3 things on them. It was recognizable. They had a Bowie knife. They looked like me. look at cowboys, just read close it, and he had a star that was cocked sideways. And that was designed to let you know we're from the Lone Star State. And if a star is right up, it's a nation at rest. If it's cocked, it means nation of distress. And that's why a lot of the hats and stuff, you see them in the pictures, their stars are always cocked sideways. Let them know that's a Texas soldier.
Number 26 is coming up. Is there a 26?
26
Cavalry?
Probably they paved over it, put houses in it, and took everything away. So you would never know. Right there on that.
Too often simply found themselves trying to do too much with too little. Medical science in the 1860s hadn't yet made the link between germs and infection, so sterilizing instruments or dressings was unheard of.
Go to the mainland and forage for fresh meat and to capture horses for the U.S. cavalry. The total number of Federals amounted to about 300 men. The Union force moved south towards Brownsville, marching all day and night, reaching the mainland in a driving rainstorm. The next day, May 12, 1865, the Federal force was now on the Texas mainland and continued to march further into the Confederate-held area. Knowing that his men needed to rest, Lieutenant Colonel Branson decided to take refuge in a clump of chaparral down by the Rio Grande River.
Travels down the vent into the powder bag.
That was very interesting. Wish I hadn't waited so long to come and check this out. Okay, we're through with the museum. I appreciate you tagging along with me on that one. If you're ever in the Metroplex, Fort Worth, Lake Worth area, the Lizard Tail is definitely worth checking out and riding. It's got a lot of turds and twisties on it. It's only about 30 minutes long, and it runs along basically the side of Lake Worth. Also, be sure and check out our merch at our website store, www.throttleaholics.com. We've got our Richardson trucker caps. We still have a few of those left. Be sure and get you one before we are out. We're working on our new designs for the winter caps. Also, our Twisties t-shirts. We have a few of those left as well. Be sure and get you one of those before we're out of those. We have our Throttleaholic Riding Texas Backroads patches. A couple of new stickers. We've got our vintage chopper sticker and our skull bandana stickers as well, along with our other stickers. Appreciate y'all tagging along. We'll see y'all next time.